And it's going to be Restored Panda first, the man leading the championship, chasing down his first ever trophy in XRS and Alpine's first ever trophy for their team. And it goes over the curb at turn 17. That's not going to help him. Exit speed going towards the line. Very slippery around the final few corners. Here comes Restored Panda. Can he take pole? Yes, he can! With a 35.3. Can his teammate match it is the question. Could it be an Alpine 1-2? And it is as it stands. And he goes up to second fastest. Can anyone else improve? And I imagine we're going to see a lot of improvements. As Mercedes coming to the line now. I think that's Michael, who comes round turn 17. Down in 9th right now. He needs a big improvement if he wants to challenge for those front through spots. Here comes Michael, crosses the line. And he goes fastest. He goes quicker than both Alpines. That's incredible. What a finish there. Michael Lewis has invalidated his lap. That's going to be the end for him. I think Blake's coming to the line as well. We've got a Red Bull coming. There's Karma who goes third fastest. Here comes Blake. Blake takes pole by 0.2 of a second. That's exactly what McLaren needed. Lights ahead of the drivers here at Miami for the first time in XRS history. It's Blake on pole. It's a Mercedes beside him. It's Michael. The lights are out. We are slowly racing in Miami. Good start by Blake. Great start by Blake, who's got a lead. He's already got a comfortable lead. Looks like an Alpine trying to go around the outside and going towards turn 1. Who's later on the brakes? Mercedes versus Alpine. It's going to be the Alpine. Panda goes round the outside. Panda takes P2 round the exit at turn 2. And he's just about weaved round the outside. I think Laston trying to find a way around the outside of the Mercedes as well, who just about holds the inside at turn 4. It's going to be a race going towards the S's. And I think the V-Cup's got the inside line. Who's later on the brakes? It's going to be Michael, who holds just about onto P3. But not a great start for the Mercedes. It's going to be Blake, then Panda, then Michael, then Laston, then Fanta, who's just about stayed on to P5. Karma's dropped down the order down to P6. And the order staying very, very smooth so far. Laston, great exit out of turn 8. Can he challenge the Mercedes going down the straight? This has not been a good start for the German team. They're all in the slipstream together, running towards turn 11. Will anyone go for it down the inside? There's an Alpine behind. I think that's Fanta, who's trying to get around the outside of the V-Car, who was initially on the attack. Now he's looking to defend. Here comes Fanta around the outside in turn 11. Has he got space to do it around the inside of turn 12? It is so twisty, so tight around this area. And it looks like his rear is almost slipping out on him towards the chicane, and the V-Cub defends it. Great positioning there by Laston. Let's get the order on, as I think we've got an attack here from Fanta again, who crucially has started on the intermediates. Laston's on the wets. Was that the right call? Who's later on the brakes? I think Laston was just about. There's a V-Cub behind, and that S4R War. Bit of contact there by Karma, who's been forced wide. Laston comes out ahead of that, and there is Deltic, who makes the move on Karma due to the contact ahead. And Michael Lewis staying very, very close behind. He's waiting for an opportunity to pounce as Deltic falls to the inside. There's an Alpine making the move, and Deltic, who lets back Karma through. Good sportsmanship there, as there is Fanta. That's the move we were waiting for. Anyone looking for a move down the straight, and I think Karma looking at his mirrors as Deltic, who pulls to the inside. This is a championship move here. This can be big. He needs to start cutting through the order. Down the inside of turn 11 he goes. Was he late enough on the brakes? I don't think he was. And there's Karma round the outside, and he does hold on. That was a great move by the Red Bull, who does hold on to 7th. Let's go towards turn 1. Is that a move? And I don't think it is. Here comes Fanta down the inside of Michael. Can Michael hold on to it? Trying to hang it around the outside of turn 1. Very close to contact. He has some more traction coming out of turn 2, and it does look like it's the Alpine. What a terrific move by Fanta, who finds his way the long way around, and he does do it. Have a look behind, and here comes Deltic. He's making a move on Zorawar, looking down the inside. Can he do it? Down the inside of turn 11, way later on the brakes. I think the V-Cub's going to try hanging around the outside. He's going to have the inside of turn 12. This is going to be difficult. Bit of contact, but I think Deltic may have fought his way through, and I think he has. Down the order goes Zorawar, who may have been tapped into the wall there. Maybe made a mistake on his own. He's dropped down the order. No damage, crucially, on the V-Cub, but Deltic's have another one. Then he weren't falling in for a move, and I think Lewis is closing in the back, potentially. We might see 3 abreast as Karma's pulling out to the inside. There's Michael Lewis down the inside. He's got down the inside of 1 and nearly 2 as well. The McLaren trying to fit his way down the inside. And I think Karma might be in trouble because there's a car in front of him. Can Michael get a good enough exit? He absolutely has. He's used Deltic ahead to get a move on Karma. A terrific ability there by the McLaren. Is he going to look for the move behind? I think that's Seasick going to get down the inside. Oh, it's Michael! And Michael's made contact with the V-Carb. Up ahead, that is contact there behind. And I think Michael, bit of contact as well with Michael. And I think that's Karma, Anna Williams as well. Wow, it's 3 abreast. And I think Michael's going to hold it around the outside. Has he got the run? I don't think he does. Karma gets ahead in that situation. I think Seasick's going to have the inside. But Michael Lewis finds the way around the outside of turn 5. And the McLaren holds on. That was really close. Great driving by these guys to hold on to that. Now, at what point will we see the overlap of inters to wets? When will be that crossover when drivers begin to pit to the new tyres? Here comes Deltic on the exit as Michael Lewis as well, getting the slipstream from the Williams. Could he have a little run at the guys ahead? I don't think so. He's got ahead Karma as Deltic pulling to the inside of the Mercedes. How late on the brakes will he be? Down the inside of turn 17. Michael Lewis looking for even more the inside. It's going to be 3 abreast on the exit here. Who's going to come out in front? Reporting about spatial awareness. Michael might get the inside of 1. And I think Daltic's got ahead. It's going to be Michael, or ABC Michael versus Michael Lewis. The battle into turn 1. Can the McLaren get around the outside? I think the Mercedes has blocked off the entry. And that was great defending there by the Mercedes. He's got no battery either, but this might be it. Can the McLaren look to the inside? I don't think he can. C6 Dread's got the inside of the Red Bull. Going towards turn 17. Did C6 get the exit speed he needed? I think Karma's just got the outside line. Can he get the power down? I think he has. There's a V-Cup with him as well. That's Zorawar, who might be able to get down the inside of the Williams. They're going to be close. 3 abreast almost going towards turn 1. Here comes C6 once again. Second attempt on Karma. Then the outside of turn 2. Has he got the grip to do it? Not left too much room, but he has found his way through. C6 Dread, he does find his way through. And Karma's been forced wide. I think that's down to the Red Bull's fault, I'll be honest. He didn't leave enough room for the Williams, but the Williams held on. That was great by C6 Dread. And unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be a penalty heading towards him, unfortunately for Karma. And he finds himself down, splitting the 2 Ferraris now. And there's Karma behind as well, trying to get down the inside of Brown and Spuns. That's not going to work. But it might work, actually. Brown couldn't quite get the power down as I thought he would. And Karma stays ahead of our championship challenger. It's going to be a drag race. Can the Ferrari hold on? He hasn't quite got the speed. And that's the battery management there by Ferrari that's helped Karma out there. And I think Walker's going to find his way through as well. So great team up there by the Scuderia. And here comes Karma down the inside. He's going to dive down the inside. He's going to be brave. And he does find his way past the former champion. C6 not so confident in turn 4. He's a lot slower through that corner, but he's gone for a better exit. Again, Michael Lewis taking the early entry, taking the early apex, as there's Karma who gets past Brownist again. And Brownist is right there, and a bit of contact. And I think Brownist came out better on that one. He's pushed him too close to the wall, and now I think that's going to allow Walker to get involved. Comes Karma, he's going to go for a dive down the inside. This is frustrating the Ferraris, they're losing time because of this. Here comes Karma down the inside, Brownist covers him off, and a bit too late, they've both gone round. And Karma into the wall, Brownist, there might be a penalty heading his way, and that is so crucial in this championship fight. Here comes C6 down the inside, he's going to dive for 1, he might dive for 2 actually here. C6 trying to get down the inside of the Mercedes, and I think he might have done it. That could have been incredible. And what Michael Lewis could do in 5 laps, C6 does in 1 attempt, down the inside of turn 17, and he gets them both. Good ABT Michael, look for a move, coming towards turn 1, I don't think he's close enough. He's later on the brakes, and I think Michael Lewis might look for a move. Here comes Lewis down the inside, very, very late on the brakes. He might have overshot it. He hasn't. The McLaren gets through finally, but he has still lost the position to C6. And Williams are in terrific form today. Here comes Zorawar, who looked for a move at turn 4 there, but he wasn't quite close enough. And it does look like Michael is still struggling on pace. Here comes Zorawar walking down the inside of turn 8. We're looking for a move like one of these with the aerial shot. The V-Carb flips his car through. Bit of contact. Oh, and that goes round. And the V-Carb's down to the back. Oh, and Walker drives into him. And Walker, the former champion, is another straight shunt. And he's driven into him. And that is almost definitely going to be a big pen. As Fanta into the pits. He's opting potentially for a second set of inters. It's early. That's 10 laps on one set of inters. It's going to be, I believe, 19 on another set. Could we be in puncher territory? Only these drivers know, because that is very early to be going for a pit stop. They've gone, of course, for the undercut, which is going to work. I think Fanta will come out with Blake and Restored Panda, but he's going to have such less grip. And he's going to come out in the train. Oh, if Alpine's thought this through. He's going to come out right behind Brownist. No, what about Walker, I should say. Here comes Fanta. He's burning his battery, looking down the inside of the Ferrari. I think Brownist going to look down the inside of him. These are two challengers. Brownist gets down the inside of his teammate. He's going to go for the Alpine as well. And that was late. He certainly wasn't axle to axle, I don't think. I mean, they might be closing in to a loss of deg, to be fair, at this point. Into the pits goes Zorawar, into the pits goes Moon Micro. So here comes Fanta. So much more grip, and you can see the difference in the inters. Just let him through, I reckon, McLaren. Yeah, there he goes. An easy peasy move by Fanta, who's going to be cutting through these guys so easily on those tyres. Is he going to pull to the inside is the question. Here comes the Alpine, late on the brakes, he goes, will C6 fight fit? C6 will fight, he just turned into him. The Alpine was there on the inside. He's still going to try and fight, going towards turn 12. He's still there. The Alpine's still got the inside, not too much room left. Can he go down the inside of the chicane? He can. Great move by Fanta. That was a bit aggressive, a bit over-aggressive there by C6. Fanta's on newer tyres, there's no way you're going to fight that. As into the pits goes the other Alpine and Blake. The McLaren reacting to the undercut there, and the undercut attempts by Fanta. And they've brought Panda in as well. That's no surprise. Was I right? They're going to come out fighting with each other. Can Walker get the extra speed he needs? The Sauber's going to come up with him. He's going to get very close, going towards turn 2. Can Moon Micro? He's got the warmer tyres around the outside of turn 3. He does get it. And I think the Sauber's got out ahead. It's going to be a race towards turn 4. Walker's not going to give this one up, but I think he might have to. Here comes Walker around the outside, switches to the inside. He's got a quicker line. Can he look for an unorthodox dive? Going towards turn 8. He's looking like he's lining up for it. And now he can't. Looking for the better exit, goes Seasick. I think he might have got it. That's really smart by Seasick there. Taking a wider entry, getting a better exit, and he's going to absolutely shoot past the Haas if he's got the battery to do so. The Haas is burning. He's looking to defend it. He thinks there's a challenge here, but I think Seasick has got the aggression, and he's looking for it around the outside. Going towards turn 11. He's going to get the outside line, and he might get blocked off by the Aston Martin. How late will he be on the brakes? Going to try and get it round the outside of the Haas the long way. He's not been left too much space. The Haas, bit of a snap there by the Haas, and that allows Seasick through. And it's also allowed Michael Lewis right on his tail. I love the camera angles done that straight. They whiz them past. It looks like the cars are going really, really quickly. It really emphasises it, which is good. And there goes Zorro as the lead has been changed. And Restore Panda gets past Blake. Deltic and Fanta are fighting as well. Deltic found that pace. Trying to get down the inside of turn 17. That was close. Reach him and the Alpine. And we might see a lead in the change in the podium. We do. Deltic gets up to P3. And what a great race he's been running considering his qualifying. He's up to 3rd. He don't think he'll be able to close down 14 seconds, but at least he's outscoring Brownest. As Michael Lewis taking around the outside of turn 17. Seasick's got the outside line. We might see a switch back here by the McLaren, who gets down the inside. Can Michael Lewis make the move? He absolutely can. Through up to P6, goes the McLaren. Behind as well, Brownest gets past Fister, who does choose to pit. Zorro got past Nick Fury in that pass. I missed it. As I think Seasick trying to get down the inside of turn 1. Michael Lewis going to get the outside, but he's going to be given the inside for turn 2, and I think C6 got back through. This is a great fight between these two we're watching. As Smooth Micro spins around the first sector, here comes Michael Lewis. Looking down the inside towards turn 11. How late on the brakes will he be? Is later than the Williams. Looks like C6 trying to go around the outside, bit of contact, and round he goes behind Brownest. And unfortunately for him, I think that's just a racing incident. Although Michael Lewis has gone wide, that's going to allow Brownest to go the long way round towards the chicane. And Brownest does take both of them. In a mistake up ahead. It is actually dry, by the way. Well, not dry, but it is actually not raining anymore. Is Moon Micro playing a giant strat? Oh, Deltic! Deltic's gone in! Deltic has gone into the pits with only 3 laps remaining. Has Williams just pulled the blinder, or have they just thrown all their chances out the window? I think, you know what I think it is? I reckon he was close to a puncher. I think he's about to get a puncher. And that might have been it. He's still going to come out. Oh, he's going to come out and fit. He's lost the position because of it. And it doesn't look like they're visibly quicker. Brownest is right there. Restore Panda's in! The leader has come into the pits. Will McLaren react? They won't! McLaren don't react! And Blake stays out! This is so big for this race. And at the very dying stages, drivers are coming in. Will Fanta come in? I think he might. He might have to react to Deltic. He has! Williams may have done it. I think Deltic might have pulled the blinder here because he's going to undercut if he was quicker on that lap. Deltic down the straight. Will he overtake the Alpine? Going towards turn 1. He actually will. And I think Brownest will get him as well. There's going to be cars in between. Fanta and Deltic, who comes out the pits behind Brownest. And that is huge for this race. Have Williams just pulled an absolute blinder. And this is going to be a championship-changing move. If he's able to put it off. Brownest in the slipstream. He's going to pull to the inside. Can he get the move done? He's trying with all the slipstream he's got, all the straight line speed he's got. Can he get past the Williams? And I think he may have just got a nose ahead. Going towards turn 17. He's going to be later on the brakes. I think he was. The Williams trying to get around on the outside. Is he going to understeer? He's got off track a little bit. Brownest goes through. Fanta goes through. And it's gone downhill for Deltic, who's got down the inside of turn 19. They're still fighting. Bit of contact. And I think Michael Lewis might try and get around the outside of 1. Has he got 2? Not quite. As Blake MC, who took pole by a massive margin. And with the strategies gone incredible by McLaren, Blake MC, the champ is back. He takes the win. The first race in Miami, he takes it. It's going to be Restore Panda. Brownest gets a 3-second penalty. It's going to be Deltic versus Michael Lewis. Going to be a double McLaren podium. It's going to be a run towards turn 17. Can he look for a dive? Can Michael find a room to get past Deltic? And this could be massive for McLaren as Fanta gets past Brownest. Will Michael go for it? Yes, he will! Down the inside of turn 17. Can he fit his car there? Can he get the exit? He can! Michael Lewis takes a podium back for McLaren. What a race for McLaren! It's going to be Deltic, then Fanta, then Brownest, who just about beat Zorro. Deltic shoots up the order of penalties. What an incredible finish by McLaren, who get the strategy spot on. And it may have been a battle on track, but Millard has beaten Snowy and gone to the moon. And McLaren pick up 2 trophies. Seasick Dread, such an unfortunate race for Seasick Dread, who's in such a great spot. And he has to finish down in 11th position after all of that. ABT Michael as well, who was running such a great race, will have to settle for 13th. But what an unbelievable finish up at the front. And McLaren have beaten Alpine and Williams down to strategy at the end. There's a slow-moving Haas. I think that is Mini Walker Gaming, who is crashing into the wall at the end of the day for Haas. But he will pick up a point if he's able to cross the line in time.